Good morning. At least this morning for me when I'm recording this. So today I posted on my Facebook page, my personal page, that if you support illegal immigration, you are a racist. Even if you're Latino, you're a racist if you support illegal immigration. Let me explain to you why. Give me a quick 2 minutes and I'm out your face. First of all, uh, entering into the United States illegally is a misdemeanor. So what we're doing is we're trying to absolve an entire group of people of a misdemeanor that they for sure committed because by their existence in the United States without documentation, you have committed the crime. So you're guilty of this misdemeanor, right? So we're not talking about illegal immigrants from Africa. We're not talking about illegal immigrants from the Ukraine. So it's only two ways to get into the United States illegally, and that's from Canada, and you're for sure not doing that. You'll die at the border of Canada. You will never do that. So you're coming from South America. So we're looking at these people from South America that are, and I'm not talking about legal immigration. Number one, let's get that straight. We're not talking about people that come here legally. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about people that come here and seek asylum and get asylum legally. The asylum will be another video, so that's not what we're talking about. But if you support an entire group of people, which are all Latino, because all the people that we're talking about for Dream, DACA, and for this situation now at the border, they're all Latino. They're not black. They're not African. They're not from Sudan. They're not from anywhere else in the world other than Latin America. So you're willing to absolve all of these people of multiple crimes because number one, if you're just your existence is a misdemeanor. So off jump, if we're gonna absolve them of this misdemeanor, then every American right now that has a misdemeanor that's not violent should be absolved because the law doesn't work because we feel like uh, emotionally you have a reason to have caused this misdemeanor that your misdemeanor is still not punishable. That's ridiculous. So if you support illegal immigration right now in America, especially if you're black, African American, a member of ADOS, an African descendant of slavery, that's especially who I'm talking to right now, but I'm talking to everybody. If you support illegal immigration, you're a racist because this illegal immigration is absolving a group of people that are a certain color. We're not talking about black people being absolved of misdemeanors en masse. We're not talking about Asian people being absolved of a misdemeanor en masse. We're talking about Latinos coming from South America, mostly Honduras and El Salvador, coming over here illegally. So if that's the case, we have a whole generation of black men that are not in a home, that grew up, that their kids grew up without a father, that were taken from them. So all the crack babies in the 80s and 70s and 90s that were taken away from entire generations. Growing up, I grew up in a hood where I didn't have no friends that had a father in the house. So, but now we're supposed to feel some kind of way for a group of people that are coming here illegally. And not only are they coming here illegally, they're coming here illegally and directly affecting the African American community. You're a racist. You're a racist. 100%. You're a racist. Because you're not asking for this asylum and this uh, pardoning of misdemeanors for black men. Name me one politician in our lifetime that has looked to pardon African American community, especially black men of any misdemeanor. Let's just say traffic violations. None, none. So stop that. So if you are African American and you support illegal immigration, not only are you a racist, but you don't love your people. So illegal immigration directly affects African American wealth and employment, especially black men. So illegal immigration hurts black men the most because we compete for unskilled labor. Unskilled jobs. So if you look at Trump in office right now, one of the reasons why black unemployment is the highest it's ever been, one of the reasons why African American teenage unemployment, which has historically always been the lowest it's ever been, is directly correlated to being strict on immigration. So, of course, I do not believe that children should be separated from their family, but I also believe that you need to obey the law. So, right now, if I go out and I have my son in the car and I drive drunk, or let's just say I commit a crime in which I would be arrested, so you mean to tell me that they're not going to separate me from my child? and they haven't done this in time memorial for black men. So heads up again. I love all y'all. Shout out to the person today that unfriended me, the mud duck. The mud duck know who I'm talking about. But anyways, thank you. And again, try to be open minded. Y'all are like being zombies right now. We need to look at facts. Right now, the African American community is doing the best that it's ever been in our lifetime. So I'm 41. So since what, 77? Born in 78. So the African American community is doing the best that it has ever been economically. So we can talk emotionally and I feel some kind of way about Trump. I can't argue that. I can't argue an moral issue of Trump being a good guy, a nice guy, or none of that. I don't care about none of that. All I care about right now is results because I see our people doing better as far as numbers. And when we look at jobs, because I know some people will say, well, no, the jobs are low income jobs, and that's not true. We're talking warehouse jobs starting almost double minimum wage, almost double what Obama did. So stop that. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day and holla at your boy.